Hi, welcome back to Mini Armies. Matt here, and a quick painting guide for the Wolfen Warriors. Remember, this isn't expert painting, it's quick basic paintings to get a good effect for the tabletop. There's lots that can be added onto here, including highlights, more highlights and things like that. Got suggestions, put them in the comments. But I'm going for a nice, quick, easy effect on my wolf, and a lot of this, some of these techniques, same sort of paints as for the Great Wolves. If you haven't already checked that video out, check that video out as well. But this is a simple few-stage process to getting Wolfen Warriors on the table, and a painting guide as to how I've painted my Wolfen Warriors. All the paints are Citadel again. They're the ones that I've got in the thing. I do have other paints, but they're the ones that I have the most of, so used to what's at hand. You can find a conversion chart online that will convert these colours if you want to use these colours, but they're all pretty basic paint colours. Hope you enjoy, and don't forget, if you like it, give it a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and if you think somebody else will like it, give it a share out. You can catch me on social media as well, on Facebook as Mini Armies, and Twitter at Mini Armies. So here we go. I hope you enjoy. Okay, so we've got a primed mini. I use Chaos Black, Citadel's Chaos Black spray to prime this. Any other black primer will do. And it's a base coat in Eshin Grey of those body parts first. Okay, the next stage is to really roughly, as you can see, dry brush with Celestra Grey. Don't worry about getting it on anywhere else because we're going to paint on that after. As you can see, it's really dry brush. Looks a bit powdery from here, but you have to take into account this real high definition camera and a very, very small miniature. Okay, this stage is a glaze of blue, of Gillingham blue. Any blue glaze will do this. Brings out that depth to this skin tone that I want, this frosty skin tone, the same as the Great Wolves video that I did. Now I've painted Hashnut Copper over all the bits that I want copper. Now, because I'm keeping a simple colour scheme, I've painted the belt, I've painted the armlets, the anklets, the shoulder protection, and the shield. So pretty much all of those armour parts. This is then washed down with Agrax shade or soft tone or whatever sort of medium brownish wash you want to put on it. I've now got lead butcher out, and as you can see, just all the edges and things. Done the sword at the same time. Just scuff it up, look like battle-worn copper now. The Wolfen Warriors have got a little bit of cloth to their uniform. I've just base painted this in McCrag blue. As you can see now, I've just added Calgar blue to highlight that up. There's no blending here. This is just a little bit of watered down Calgar. A 15mm model on the tabletop, you ain't going to see it. Just picks up the high parts on that cloth. And there you go, done really. Apart from the eyes, I've just used the Wolfen Grey, a little dot of that, and some bloodletter red glaze on there. Just gives it a little bit of a glowing effect on the eyes. I've also very carefully dry brushed a little bit of Wolfen Grey around the tops of the heads and ears and things like that, just to give it a bit of an extra highlight. But that's it. And for the tabletop and for me, they'll do just fine. So hope you found it useful to see how I've done mine. It's a very quick process, and it means that I can get through quite a lot of models fairly quickly and have a good effect on the table. So there you go. Thank you very much for watching, and again, if you liked it, give it a like. If you think someone else will, share it out. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I'll see you again soon.